What's up, guys? It's your 15-minute lower body workout day. We're going to get right into this. Go ahead and come to the back of your mat. We're going to start in our inchworms, fingertips down to the floor. Feel that big stretch coming up your hamstrings. Once you get to your high plank, you know what to do. Right leg comes up to the outside of your right hand, reaching your right hand for the sky, opening your torso up to the side of the room. Drop back down. Left knee drops just a couple inches, right? Feel that open up your hips. Send your right leg back, left leg up. Same thing, stretch. Left hand reaches up to the sky. Go ahead and extend up. Open your chest up to the side of the room. Both hands back down to your high plank. We'll walk it all the way back up to your toes. Drop your shoulders down. Take a breath. Let's take a little time with this one this morning, right? Again, dropping your fingertips down to your toes. Walk out to your high plank. Again, feeling that first stretch up the back of your hamstrings. Drop your hips down. Right leg comes up. Right hand reaches. Left knee drops just 2 inches toward the floor. Opening up your torso to the side, hand to the mat, opposite leg comes up, same thing on your left side. As your left hand reaches your right knee, drops just 3 inches. Bringing both hands back down to your mat. From here, we're going to shift our hips up to down dog, and then bring it all the way forward to your high plank, dropping down to your knees. We're going to transition right into our surrender squats, all right? So come up to both knees, pull your hips forward. We're going to start tall on our knees, and then 1 foot at a time, you're going to come up to your low squat. All right, and then dropping back down to your knees. Once you get to the bottom, squeeze your glutes, open your hips up to the front of the room. Opposite leg first. Again, up to your low squat. We'll hold this here. Drop your knee down, 2 knees on the floor. Let's do that again. Opposite leg up first. Right, drive up to the bottom of your right heel to 2 feet. Hold low. Knee goes back down to the floor. Let's do that one more time on our left side. Up to your low squat, come up high, drop down to your knees. This time keeping your right heel on the floor. We're going to come up to our toes on our left side. So bring your knee a couple inches off the ground, drive down through your right heel and stand up tall. We're going to send our left leg back. Same thing for your reverse lunge on your right side. Drop down, stand up. Squeeze your glute as you get to the top. Drop it in, squeeze at the top. Light on your left toe. Right, as much as we can, balance on your right side. As we start to get into this flow, right, get a little bit more confident with the movement, right? Keep your shoulders square, chest up, belly stays tight, right? Bringing your belly button right back in towards your spine. Come up, breathe. Light on your left toe, right? Let your balance exist on your right side. Isolating, holding it on your right, squeezing your glutes at the top in 8. Left foot's planting on the floor. Right foot's going back in 3, 2, and 1. Left foot in front. Right leg back. Pretty simple, right? Balance on your left side. Try not to let your right knee drop all the way down to the floor. If it does, it's fine, right? That's your modification to drop down and touch, and then come up. Try to keep it just a couple inches off the floor. Even as you drop back, you can squeeze your right glute to help open up your hip flexor on your right side. All right, drop in, come up, sink down and stand up. 30 seconds here. Then we're gonna hit our first little bit of cardio. Sorry, we're not getting there yet. Our right foot's gonna come back in front. We're right back to our reverse lunge, but we're gonna add a deadlift, all right? So right foot's in front in 10. You keep going with your reverse lunge on your right side. In 5, right foot's in front, coming back to our reverse lunge. Hinging forward, left knee's coming back up. Stand up to 2 feet, left foot light on the floor. You meet me here. Back to your reverse lunge, hinge forward up, drive up through your right heel, come up to 2 feet. Right, use your hamstrings to lift. Drop back down, hinge forward up, and then come back to 2 feet. Reverse lunge, coming up, left heel back, hinge forward. Use your right hamstrings to bring your left foot underneath. Now, we're going to layer one more thing on here. Back to your reverse lunge. Come up, hinge forward. Now scoop your left knee underneath, up in front of your belly, without letting your left foot touch the floor until it gets to the back of the wall, back of the mat. Come up, left foot up. Come up to 2 feet now. Swing your left knee all the way through. come down to 2 feet, reset. All right, we gotta do that on the left side. Left foot on the floor, right foot back, and just coming up into your deadlift. Use your hamstring to come to 2 feet. Back to your reverse lunge, stand up, right heel back, hinge forward, coming up to 2 feet. Again, back for your reverse lunge, come up, and then use your hamstring to come up to 2 feet. Send it back one more time, up, and then back to 2 feet. This time, we're gonna add our knee lift in front, all right? Drive up through your right heel, or your left heel, right heel stays back, and then bring your right knee, scoop it underneath, up in front of your belly. Now drop down to 2 feet. Right heel goes back, same thing, up, right heel up, into your deadlift, scoop your right knee all the way underneath, balance here, squeeze your belly. Let's do that again. Right heel back, coming up into your deadlift, and now scoop your knee up underneath, come to 2 feet, pedal that out. Now in 5, first bit of cardio where I wanted to go before. You're coming down to your low lunge, hop into your lunge switch at the top, all right? In 5, you meet me right here, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up high. Now we're gonna start to get our heart rate up and we'll hold it for 30 more seconds, all right? Start to move. Your modification here is just your alternating reverse lunge every time you're coming to 2 feet. All right, if you need to modify, alternate your reverse lunge. That's it, right? When you're ready to pick up the pace, we come to that lunge switch. 10 more seconds, and then we take it into our squat series, all right? In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet shoulder width apart. Take this right into your squat series. Hips back and come up. Feet position is going to be really important for the next 4 minutes, okay? Start with your feet hip width apart, toes pointing straight ahead. You drop down into your hips, squeeze your glutes at the top. Sink back down, come up and squeeze at the top, right? Drop back, squeeze at the top, right, left. 30 seconds to go. Up and drop. Up and drop now. In 20 seconds, we have our pencil squats. What that means is we're going to bring both hands to the top when we reach the top of our squat, but we're going to alternate bringing one leg across your midline to touch the other, all right? So it looks like this. Come up and then drop back down. You beat me here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop in. So your feet are hip width apart, right? And then as your hands come together, you come to 2 feet, and then you drop back down, hip width apart. Right? Remember, feet position is really important, right? Because that's where we're going to find the change in the next 3 minutes. Up over the top and drop. You can open up your arms, right? If you want to work a little bit more of your upper body here, start to open up your back. Drop in, 2 feet, and up. Drop, feet together, and then up. Try to keep your chest lifted. 15 seconds left. And then we're going to wide out our stance, taking this into your sumo squats. Toes are going to point out. Heels are going to come in. Widen your stance in 3, 2, 1. Drop down. Come up. Range of motion gets a little bit smaller, right? As you widen out your stance, squeeze your glutes behind you. Use your adductors, right? Your inner thighs to pull your knees in towards your midline, right? Drop. Try not to bow in, right? Don't let your knee come inside your big toe. Drop down. Squeeze at the top. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes when you get to the top of your movement, right? When you get to the top of your squat, in 15 seconds, we're just going to hold it down low. Knees over your second toe, right? Stay wide Engage with the middle of your thighs, right? In 5, hold low. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold low. Knees are wide, toes pointed out, relaxing your shoulders, but keeping your chest lifted, right? Brace through your core. Stay with it, stay with it. 15 seconds, and then we're gonna add a calf raise, all right? One right and one left. Not yet, stay low. Stay low, brace here. Knees are wide, right? Open your stance, open your heart, open your chest. In 3, alternate your calf raises. 2 and 1. One right, one left. One right, one left. In 20 seconds, we have our last piece of cardio for the day before we finish with abs. All right, we're taking this into our squat hops, but we're gonna add our pencil at the top, all right? Feet together, hands together when you reach the top of your jump. Sink a little bit lower for this last 5. 4, explode right up into your squat hops. In 2 and 1, up and down. Good job. Now find your positioning, right? Find your posture, find your form. Hands and feet together at the top. Your modification here is to take it back where we were, right? To your low squat and pencil at the top. Drop. Everything comes together. Everything to your midline when we reach the top of our jump. Up and down. Knees over your toes. Lift and drop. Come up and down. Squeeze it together at the top. Lift and drop. You guys, 15 seconds left here, I know. We're burning out, dropping down to your mat. We're finishing with 3 minutes of abs in 10. You're almost there. You're almost there. You guys, we got 5. Back to your mat in 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping down to your mat. Take this right into your crunch. Heels on the floor. Shoulder blades off your mat. Right? Try not to drop your chin down to your chest. We just want to use our core and our abs to lift us up off the mat in 10. You're going to widen out your heels. We have our oblique taps. Side to side in 3, 2, and 1. Use your obliques. Alternate side to side. Keep squeezing. Right? Stay braced. Stay engaged. Stay confident. You got this. In 10 seconds, we're going to hop right up into our left side plank, all right? Left elbow on the floor. Face me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left elbow right up to your side plank on your left side. Turn your hips up and away from the floor. We drop down to our hip dips in 7. Right, using your obliques to lift your hips up off the floor in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Small or big, whatever you're comfortable with, right down and up. We're here for 5. Right elbow on the floor in 4, 3, 2, 1. Scoop your right elbow underneath, left hand up to the sky. Holding this side plank, right? Turning your hips away from the floor into your hip dips in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Squeeze your obliques. Use them to lift your lower body up off the floor. 10 seconds left. We're almost there. Stay with me. In 5, dropping down to your back, big bicycles in 4, 3, 2, 1. Down to your back. Finish this with your bicycle crunch. Last 30 seconds of your workout today. This is it. Stay with me, guys. Option to slow it down. Come up one knee and one elbow at a time for that big crunch. Up to you. 15 seconds left. We're going to finish strong right here. You got this. You got this. You got this. You guys, we're almost there. We're almost there. Stay with it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. You guys, that's it. Have an awesome day. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.